My name is Adam, and I'm the co-founder and CEO at Owner.com. And this video is inspired by an embarrassing experience I just had, because I just caught up with Marcos, a restaurant owner who's been using Owner.com for almost 4 years now. And when I caught up with him, he asked me what we'd added recently. So I shared with him some of the new features, and he's like, wait, what? When did all these things happen? When did you add these things, and why didn't you tell me? This wasn't the first time that this happened. Whenever I talk to our restaurant partners, the number one question I get is, can you tell me what's new lately and how we can use it? So in this video, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to talk about the 3 massive recent updates on our platform and how you can use them to increase sales and provide better guest experiences. Then at the end, we'll talk about the exciting stuff we have planned for the first few months of 2024. So let's dive right into it. The number one biggest addition to our product was our branded mobile app generator. I actually thought this was a bad idea for the first few years of building Owner. I would think to myself, would people actually download a mobile app for an independent restaurant? Probably not. But in 2023, the numbers proved that I could not have been more wrong. This all started with my friend Antoinette, the owner of Ottavio's Italian restaurant, because she kept telling me, Adam, we need our own mobile app. And for years, I'd heard this from other restaurant owners, and I'd say, do you really need your own mobile app? Your restaurant is awesome, but it's also an old Italian restaurant in a retirement community. Do you really think people will want to download your app? And she'd say, yes. Our regulars just want the easiest way to order from us. Just make it like the Starbucks app that I use and everybody will be hooked. I really didn't think this was going to work, but she kept telling me and I kept hearing it from others. So in 2023, we finally built the proof of concept to test those things out. To do that, we brought in the big guns. We recruited an awesome engineer named Matt Nestal, who was previously on the team building the Instagram app, an experience that we all know and love and that is one of the best app experiences out there. And we asked him to build a great and easy app ordering experience for independent restaurants, starting with Antoinette from Ottavio's. We got her app launched heading into 2023, not expecting much, but then holy moly, we weren't expecting what happened next, because Antoinette's customers were ripping the app out of her hands as fast as they could, metaphorically. Within 30 days of having this basic app and a small banner on her website that said download our app for easier ordering, over 50% of her off-premise orders were now going through her app. We're talking over $10,000 per month in app-based volume over the past 30 days, meaning that they weren't going through her website anymore and they weren't going through calling her up on the phone or apps like DoorDash. Her customers started raving to her about how easy it was to order from her now. It wasn't just online ordering customers that switched over from DoorDash or from her website. It was people that used to call her on the phone that switched over too, because the experience was that much easier now. And remember, Antoinette's customers are mostly older. They're in their 50s and 60s, and they had that reaction to this app. So we started to figure out why. And that's when it hit us. That people today have gotten used to buying from apps for the easiest possible experience. If you think about how you buy most things online, it's probably through an app. We buy our household goods on the Amazon app or the Walmart app. We buy our groceries on the Instacart app. When we're craving food, a lot of us open the DoorDash app or the Uber Eats app, because it's so much easier to just have an icon on your phone where you're already signed in than having to open up a browser and then type in a website and then sign in every time. It just is a hassle compared to just having the app icon that you can tap into to begin the ordering experience. The most successful restaurants in the world already have mostly app-based ordering experiences. I'm talking about Domino's and Starbucks and Chipotle. More and more of their orders have come through their app, where it's now making up, in many cases, the majority of their sales. Yet independent restaurants have been left behind by this trend. The only app-based way to order from them is through the DoorDash app or the Uber Eats app, which then takes huge commissions from the restaurant and all of the customer data. But they're so convenient than having to order from the restaurant's website that they end up taking most of the restaurant's order volume over time. That is why we invested so heavily in our own branded mobile app generator in 2023, to level the playing field and give regular customers a better way to order directly from their favorite restaurants through giving the restaurant their own app, which is so much more convenient than ordering from a website. It now includes more than just a basic online ordering system. It has integrations with loyalty. It has integrations with the restaurant's coupon and gift card systems. It has support for Android devices. It asks customers for reviews and feedback on every order and more. As you can tell from the hundreds of positive reviews that Antoinette has gotten on her Otavio's app, guests love the app experience. It makes the independent restaurant look really professional and tech savvy to have their own custom app in the App Store, and it makes the guest experience much easier for reordering for regulars. If you're a restaurant partner and you want an upgrade to your own branded mobile app, then reach out to me, Adam@Owner.com. If you do it in the first 3 months of 2024, I'll make sure that you get upgraded for free before we even start charging extra for it. The reason we're giving our earliest partners their own apps for free, even though it costs us millions of dollars to develop the technology that is able to support this whole system, is that our data proves that having an app greatly increases sales for independent restaurants. Because when you make the ordering experience for regulars that much easier, they order at a 50% higher frequency and have higher average transaction sizes. We just added apps this year and they're already generating tens of millions of dollars in sales for our partners. And the more in sales our restaurant partners make, the more we make from the transaction fees, which is why we set up our business model that way, to make sure that we're always incentivized to do the things that will increase your sales, even if they cost us millions of dollars upfront to develop. But before we get to number 2, I have something I need to say, which is that I get the honor of getting to talk about our awesome product with you. But it wasn't me that did the hard work of building it. It was our incredible team. So I want to take a moment to recognize all of the people that deeply contributed to our product in 2023. Alex Patton, Julian Meyer, Tucker Hawkinson, Nino Lopez, Ryan Selden, Rob Swift, Levi Jones, Matt Vestal, Dean Bloombergen, Adam Vigneault, Dan Godfrey, Dmitry Safanov, Matt DuPont, Brooks Lorette. You all are the reason why we've been able to move so fast in building this magic for our restaurant partners. And I feel blessed to get to work with each of you on this journey. Anyway, that brings us to the number 2 major update we made in 2023, building superpowers into our website builder. Our website builder was decent heading into 2023. The good things that we heard about it was that it was very easy and that it definitely was leading to sales increases through the search engine optimization built in to show up at the top of Google, as well as the higher conversion rate. But the bad things we heard was that the design of it sucked and that it didn't offer enough customizability to represent their brand well. So we listened. And in 2023, we made the design more attractive and offered more branding customization of the designs in the restaurant owner dashboard. We also added the ability to add in brand colors and added a few layout options for every section that restaurant owners could use to make it feel like their brand. But we made the decision not to make it fully customizable intentionally. We actually limit the customization and try to make the restaurant's websites with Owner look as structurally similar as possible, which is a controversial decision. Many people don't agree with us. Many people believe that restaurant owners should get their own custom websites made to look however they want, however the restaurant owner thinks looks best, and that they should be built from scratch so that they're unique, which sounds good at first. But the problem with that approach is that most restaurant owners aren't digital marketing experts, and they're not tech whizzes with years of experience in Google search engine optimization and conversion rate optimization and all of the other things that we need to nail to make a website great at driving sales. So when they get forced by existing solutions to build their website from scratch, what ends up happening is they make mistake after mistake after mistake, which costs them sales without even realizing it. So what we do is different. We spent the past 6 years figuring out exactly what works best for increasing restaurant sales, and specifically increasing online ordering sales. We figured out exactly how to do that by running thousands of experiments and mastering how to get as many new customers from Google as possible for restaurants, and the perfect way to set up each page to drive increased sales. Then we just give our restaurant owners those proven templates to increase sales. We let you make it feel like your brand by using your brand's colors and logo, but we make sure that you stay within the proven template that drives the result that you care most about in increasing your sales. It still enables you to tell your story and share brand differentiators, but we intentionally make you keep the layout that is proven to work, because that's a huge part of the reason why people sign up for Owner.com in the first place. to increase sales in an easy way. If you want the prettiest or most custom website, I recommend checking out our competitor Bento Box, which provides gorgeous custom design for restaurants. It's even cheaper than Owner, and it provides more attractive custom designs. Creating custom designs is not what our platform is for, and it never will be. Our platform is for independent restaurant owners that want to increase their sales and provide amazing online experiences for guests without having to spend thousands of hours learning every little piece of doing exactly that and then putting them all together, which are the improvements to the email marketing manager part of our platform. The idea came from Mo and Omar, the owners of Talkin' Tacos, because they've been using Owner for over 3 years now and have started ranking at the top of Google for pretty much every term in their city of Miramar, Florida. So one day they said to me, Adam, now that we show up at the top of our city, why not do the same for surrounding cities? To which I replied, can't you just be happy, Mo and Omar? Why are you so damn greedy with all the customers you're constantly begging us for? I'm totally joking. I was like, yes, actually, that's genius. And so our team started experimenting on how to do exactly that. We came up with the idea to create landing pages using AI for all of the surrounding cities that our restaurants are near, even when they don't have locations in the surrounding cities. Our AI automatically creates now the perfect pages for showing up at the top of those surrounding cities and communicating to Google all of the items on their menu automatically, written in ChatGPT-like format where it already knows about your restaurant and your menu, and it creates those pages for you so that it's not just in your city that you show up as a top result, but in other cities too. So we launched it with Talkin' Tacos, and within 30 days, it brought them over $2,000 in additional sales from net new customers because they started to rank at the top for terms like tacos in Country Club, Florida, which is a city they don't even have a location, but it happens to be next to their Miramar location. So now they even show up before the other Mexican restaurants, which are actually in Country Club, Florida. And when it worked for Mo and Omar, we validated it. Everyone's using the same structure. So we were able to roll it out to all of our other customers, yourself included if you're using Owner today. This is automatically done in our website builder now. If everybody was on a completely custom template with a completely custom structure, there's no way we would have been able to do that. But because we take this approach of everybody following the same proven template, when we learn something works with one of our restaurant partners, we can roll it out to all of our customers and increase all of their sales since they're all using the same proven website structure. And this update is automatically applied to your restaurant. There's nothing you even need to do. That is the beauty of using a platform that is optimized for sales. By the way, before we cover the third major addition to our platform in 2023, I've got some big news for an update hitting in 2024. We're taking our website design from pretty good, but not yet great, which is where I would describe it today, to absolutely, undeniably, insanely great. There's this team of designers out of Europe that I've been begging to work with us for years, but they're so busy. They're the big guns that some of the best tech companies bring in when they're looking for absolutely gorgeous web design. So after years of begging and getting to know them and convincing them and offering them a lot of money, we finally got them to work on a secret project with us. The challenge we gave them was this: if Apple was to create the perfect website for impressing a restaurant's guests that every restaurant on earth had to use, what would it look like? And over the past 4 months, they've worked with our internal product team to make it insanely great. I am so proud of the result. I'll put it on screen for you to see as a sneak peek right now. You'll notice that it uses a lot of the same structure that we're already using on your existing website. It looks somewhat similar, but it takes the design to the next level. It nails every little detail and makes it feel super smooth and impressive and modern to guests. It's also got all of these gorgeous animations built in, like what Owner.com does, so that when guests are getting that first impression of your restaurant, it's a wow impression. We'll be rolling it out in the first few months of 2024 and testing and watching carefully to make sure that it has a positive impact on sales the way we roll it out. But soon you'll have access to the best restaurant website design on the internet, literally, which hundreds of thousands of dollars have gone into renovating. That actually brings us to the next major product improvement we made in 2024, which are the improvements to the email marketing manager part of our platform. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Our email marketing manager headed into 2023 was pretty rough. It did the job of increasing sales, but it was missing transparency into how it was doing it, and it didn't offer any customizability at all. It didn't even have the ability to send out custom blast emails. So we fixed all of those things in 2023. We still follow the same philosophy of giving you the proven templates to make succeeding online easy and to drive sales growth, where out of the box, we give you the best email marketing sequence for every part of the customer journey. One for turning your email list into paying customers, one for turning your new customers into regulars, one for reviving old regulars that haven't ordered in a while and getting them to reorder, and so on. But now we do it in such a way that you get full control over that experience. You have the ability to disable any emails which you don't feel are on brand for you. You get to customize the logic or the language if you prefer your guests get a different experience. And you are now able to use our email marketing platform to blast emails out to your customers using proven templates. Whether you want to promote an upcoming event or tell guests about a new menu item, we have a template for it, which makes it easy. But when we released that feature, we heard from you guys that it sounded great and all, but that even with proven templates, it was a hassle to constantly have to go into the email marketing software and figure out how to write the rest of the email, where we have to figure out what to say and how to say it and what offer to use and how to get the pictures in there. It all just takes hours to do right. So this is where we took it to the next level of simplicity by using AI, artificial intelligence like ChatGPT. Now, when you're creating an email in our dashboard, we have an AI setting which you can turn on, which writes the email for you. All you have to do is type in what the occasion is for the email. Like, let's say we want to tell our customers about our New Year Hangover Pho special, which is a real story. Shout out Sandy from Cyclone Noodles. Hangover Pho special is what we would type in for New Year's Day. And then we would select the tone that we want the email to be written in. Like, let's say playful, given the type of special it is. And then we would select the dishes we wanted to promote. And within just 30 seconds of clicking generate, it would write out the perfect email to do exactly that. The email would already have the pictures in, it would already have the links to order those dishes in less than 2 clicks, and it would enable us to track the exact sales impact with that tracking automatically embedded into every email that gets sent out. Not only that, but in early 2024, the system is going to automatically detect upcoming holidays, which are opportunities to increase your sales based on what we're seeing with other restaurants. And then it will go to you proactively and say, hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Here's the proven template. And here's the special we recommend using to drive online ordering sales with a perfectly written email ready to go, customized to your brand's colors and voice, and automatically trained on all of the top holidays and the best specials to use for them. Then all you have to do to send it out is schedule the time that you want it to go out. We even have this coming soon for text campaigns to increase sales on every relevant holiday. This AI email writer is already in your Owner dashboard under the marketing tab. All you have to do to start using it is click on the marketing section, top of your dashboard, and then select one-time campaign. Then you click new email, and within seconds, you'll be able to create any email you want using AI, having it perfectly written for your goals and having that sales tracking automatically built in so that you can see exactly the impact your email had on your top line. Anyway, there's so many other cool ways that our product has improved in 2023, and we have so much planned for 2024. In the next few months, you're going to see more cool ways that we use AI, artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, to help you grow your sales and to simplify what it takes to succeed online. We've already got a mobile app for restaurant owners planned as well to make the management of your restaurant on the go easier and to help you succeed online. That is our mission, making it easy for restaurant owners to succeed online. Because to succeed as a restaurant owner, even just 5 years ago, it used to be enough to provide great food and great service. Those things are so hard to consistently pull off that if you could just nail those things, word of mouth would spread and the restaurant would be packed and successful. But the world has changed. Over the past 5 years, more and more of the guest experience has come online. People now mostly discover restaurants on Google and Yelp. Then they compare reviews and click into their websites where they're making snap judgments about whether to buy from this restaurant. More and more of the total sales of every restaurant are coming in online through online ordering systems. Big corporations love this trend because they can spend billions of dollars and build huge teams of people to take advantage of it, to make their businesses more efficient by building their own technology and perfectly executing their marketing with their marketing teams. But independent restaurants have been screwed by it because it's completely impractical to have to learn every little part of marketing and technology and then build a huge team of people to execute those things for you, given how busy it already is as an independent restaurant owner and how thin the margins are in this industry. That's why we want to make it easy to succeed online through our all-in-one solution to make sure independent restaurant owners get the tools to succeed with this trend rather than to be screwed by it. To help you operate like you have a team of masterful marketers and tech whizzes behind you by being on the platform that makes that all possible. Because with Owner, you do have those things. If you have ideas that you want to see us build for you to succeed online, then email them to me at adam@owner.com. I read every email. Also, feel free to share feedback. I love hearing from you, whether it's positive or negative feedback on your experience so far. I also realized in filming this video that I need to do more of these more often to keep you posted with how much better your online success platform is getting by the month. So expect a lot more of these coming from me in 2024 and beyond, which keep you posted with our progress. Before we wrap up, I want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing to work with us at Owner. Getting to build this platform for you is an honor, and it is literally one of my favorite parts of life. I hope we can continue to earn your business in 2024 by continuing to make our product better for you. I feel blessed to get to build this company alongside each of you, and I'm excited to see what 2024 has in store for all of us. I hope you have an amazing start to your 2024, and I'm sure we'll be in touch soon with more updates.